Hello and welcome to Multi Mario events. Welcome to 3DMM Season 3. Um,
I am one of the commentators, Low Green Yoshi, and with me is Juka Talks.
Holy crap, you're right. Anyway, Gamma vs. ShadowFrost, Group D. Um, yeah, cool. I don't really know what else to say. What do you think, Gamma?
Hello, my Discord died for like 30 seconds and it came back right as you said my name.
Cool.
Perfect.
Hi, ShadowFrost. How are you feeling?
Oh, tired. But
I know.
I'll manage. It's fine.
Alright, well, I hope you guys are ready for the wheel.
The
I'm
Wheel of
never ready for the
Destiny.
wheel.
Sorry, I was eating a pretzel. Anyway, lower seed bands first, so I think... Do both of you have one band? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frosty, what is your band?
Oh, the thing that I've been doing the entire journey, Odyssey.
No talking to. Let's go.
No talkative, let's go.
No fucking bird that I hate.
zGamuT, what is your band?
I'm banning SMS. To the dismay of the two commentators, I'm banning SMS.
Unbelievable.
Alright, let's go. Whee!
What could it be?
I hope it's a Mario game.
No, it's gonna be
No,
Sonic
not
Adventure
today.
2.
Oh my god.
No, there's no way, there's no way. Okay, it's a C1. It has to be G1. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Does anyone have any rerolls they want to do?
I don't have
Any
any.
rerolls?
I will not be rerolling.
Alright, G1 it is. Let's go to that
We
mod
said
wheel.
With the modifier wheel. Let's go. What they gonna be?
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Come on, come on.
Come on, for once.
No, I don't think it's landing on it. Dang.
Oh,
Mike,
it was close.
hold,
It's
hold.
gonna
Wait.
Hold.
No, it's
Hold up.
90%.
No.
It's just
think
90%.
It's gonna, yeah, it's 90%.
One day we'll see the main board switch up.
Boring. I'm kidding.
What would it be? Any percent Mario?
Probably.
Oh, hell no. What?
Alright, G1 90%. And I'm assuming Aria wants to go to setup, so we'll be back very shortly.
Wait, are you guys starting? You need to switch the screen. Okay, there you go.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
Yoshi. Anyway, hi. Welcome back. We have G100% with GamuT and Frosty. Any last words? Sounds like I'm about to kill you. Any last
Oh, no.
words, GamuT, before you finish?
I don't know. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay. Well, whenever both runners are ready, I'll start the countdown.
I'm ready.
I am ready.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
It's good. Go. Let's move it.
Yay!
Good luck.
Good luck, good luck.
Good luck
Alright.
and have the funsies.
Well, hello, Yoshi. How are you feeling about this?
I think this should be interesting because I can't remember what Shadow's PB was, but isn't it like fairly close to where GamuT is, or is he like a couple minutes behind?
We'll check right now. We got
I
this
think
nice-
GamuT has like a 223. I think ShadowFrost doesn't he have? I think he has like a 227 or something like that, or 228.
Shadow has a 237.
Oh, huh. I don't know why he had like a 22x.
Gamma has a 223. But you never know
Right.
how this match can turn out.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like how this can end up panning out in the long run. Right now, there's really not a lot to really
It's
bring up. It's just bunnies.
Gateway. Yeah, it's Gateway, it's bunnies. They're both playing on Korean and both playing with 2P, so we're gonna see a lot of the same
Ooh.
stuff this time around. As long as they're using the same route, and I assume they might be, because you know.
I know
Especially
there's
with
like
2P, just
there's
getting
like
some
two
nice,
common routes, I think, right? There's the one that I would do, and then there's the one that has Space Junk 3 and Sling Pod, I think.
Pod. Yeah, and I can't exactly say ShadowFrost is doing that route, but I would probably say maybe he is.
Yeah,
I'll
the
check right now.
there's a non-zero chance, yeah.
But anyway, Gateway's just normal stuff. Seems like Gamma had a slightly better bunnies and then Frosty, but bunnies is just not easy.
Yeah, bunnies
Um,
can easily mess
wasn't
up if you're not careful.
Paying attention to their timing on the bunnies.
Something I
so
want to
let's
like.
just-
Something I want to check up more is like specific times of when things happened. I did that a little
I
bit
think-
with.
I think sometimes people like 115 bunnies. I can't really say for certain.
I
If
think
anyone can correct
115
me.
and like 12x as well.
Yeah, I don't know. My best is like 125.
Hmm.
But yeah, so we again we don't really need to say anything about version differences. They're both playing on Switch, both playing on Korean, and both playing with 2P. So we're gonna see a
So,
lot of
yeah.
cool 2P stuff again.
Right now they're
Um,
getting some starch ips.
Starch ips, as you deal. Oh, Gamma missing that one. Right next to that stone.
Shadow a little bit behind already, but not by a whole lot.
Not by a lot. I don't think
I'm
either
assuming-
runner is doing gateway skip. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
That is not an easy strat. I'd be very surprised if either of them went for gateway skip.
Doesn't it require both a mega triple as well as a 2P jump?
I think you can do it 1P, but
That seems even worse.
it's just, yeah, it's like, I think it's even more difficult.
And then you shoot a star, but at the weird pink thingy. Whatever
Knock
that
over
is.
the big guy. Big man.
Yo,
Well,
big
Gamma, get
man?
the text box skip. He gets it, alright, good. Saving that 12 seconds. So Frosty gets it too. That could be a pretty tight window. Or it just is a pretty tight window. It'd be pretty easy to miss. I realized I was watching the Twitch stream and not the stream that I can see in the voice call, so I was watching with like literally like 5 seconds of delay. So that's cool.
Whoopsie.
Oops. Gamma
Shadow
getting a
having
4
a
OX gateway. I was about to say airstrip. 4OX Gateway is pretty dang good,
Oh.
actually. Oh,
Shadow missing some switches as well as getting an additional text box.
yeah, I hate to see it. Let me real quick just close this Twitch stream
Well,
and watch the Discord stream instead.
I think, okay, yeah, I still have it on my phone, so I'm able to see this. Oh, I see, it switched. It's Gar.
Alright. So. Now it's time for exposition and text boxes. As you do.
Lore that I can't
All the
read
lore.
because it's in Korean. That's the one sad thing about playing on like a Japanese or Korean version, or basically, in my case, any non-English version, because like part of the fun and free running, at least on my end, is like just talking to random NPCs, and seeing what their dialogue is, but like I can't really understand them anymore.
Yeah, I feel that for sure. I remember just a little bit ago, I was just kind of messing around, doing whatever in SMS, and I was like, I really wonder what that guy says. So I literally just switched to NTSCU just to see what that guy would say. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was goofy.
Maybe while practicing like SMS, I could just use NTSCU since PAL and U are like super similar and loads don't matter there.
I mean, even if you're playing on PAL, you could just change the language in the game.
Yeah, just switch it, just keep it on English.
Even though
Because
it's,
it does like, it like barely matters.
well, at least in like practice, yeah. But anyway, SMG, you're kind of getting a little off track.
Anyways,
But
Mario
I don't really know what we
games.
can say during the exposition here.
Yeah, it's just there's not a lot to mention during this part because it was basically just a bunch of talking in text boxes. I think there's a text box tech where isn't it you were you press A to advance the dialogue and then you hold A. Isn't that the most optimal way of doing that?
I probably pretty sure.
I think it's holding A and then pressing it to advance the dialogue, but like while it's going you just hold it.
Yeah, and you gotta
And
be
then that
quick
makes
with
it go
it.
as fast.
I've heard like it's good to like memorize the amount of lines in each dialogue, and luckily on Japanese and Korean it's only either 1 or 2, but on English it can be up to 3. It should be a little annoying. But yeah, GamuT doing a Mogus climb and nailing it, nice.
Then going to the peanut-shaped planet with the gross sludge.
Yeah. Let's just say when I saw this planet when I was like 6 or whatever, I had a pretty different perception of it.
Oh. Oop.
Frosty have to not go for
Flush.
Mogus Climb, which I do understand is another pretty difficult trick. Nice triple jump from GamuT. And with that 2P tech, just freezing those boulders, getting the star
then
bits.
Just 2P jumping, like, his way throughout all this, making a lot of that so much faster.
So very nice good egg 1 from GamuT. And look like a nice good egg 1 from Frosty as well.
Alright. Getting an also successfully triple jumping.
Yeah.
And having a little... Okay, that wall, as well as that jump, those two jumps are very weird because they sometimes just don't work for some reason.
Literally, yeah.
That second jump is better with 2P, but like without 2P, like both of those jumps are weird.
Yep. It's just like kind of weird with like the gravity and stuff in that part. I don't know why. Surely there's some reason. I mean, look at that good egg 1 exit from GamuT. 836 or whatever. That's like really good. I think it's like 830. It's like 837.0. And it's like a minute and a half ahead of what I usually get.
That's correct right there.
Ooh, Frosty running into Dino Piranha there.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. It can be a little
It's RNG manip. Just kidding. Me when I lie.
Yep, it's RNG minute for Space Jump 1 skip, right, Kipo?
Yes.
Definitely how that works.
Absolutely, it makes the skip easier.
Yep.
For it
Or
can
when I
be
have one
very
skip,
dumb
right? Because when I have one
sometimes.
skip, it's RNG too. Totally.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah, so true. Definitely just true information. Alright, good
There's
egg
no
2.
waffling involved. Alright, time for good egg number 2, where we have
Which
to start
2P
off
makes,
by...
like, extremely simple. Like, literally light work.
Yeah,
Just
there's
get
like a
every
lot
starbit on
more...
the... You can just get every starbit, like, in the universe.
Can't, like, the 16:9 aspect ratio help a lot too? Because it can
Yep.
make certain starbits appear. Like, that wouldn't
Luckily,
otherwise.
because they are on 3D All-Stars, they don't really have an
It's
option to
just...
play in 4x3, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the
Also,
80 starbits on the first planet.
the jump to that launch star is so much easier with 2P as well, because otherwise you'd have to do, I think, a homing ground pound off that Luma, but there you could just 2P jump, and then it works.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of that home ground pound. It's annoying. IMO.
It's very irritating, yeah.
So,
I've,
2P,
like, casually done it, and it's stupid.
yeah, 2P definitely helps with that. And look at that, like, already 100, not having to get any extra starbits on this egg planet.
It's so insane.
Power of 2P, man. Frosty as well. Leaving first planet with 69.
Is the...
Oh, and
Oh,
doing the
wow,
One Piece
Frosty going
strat.
for the homing ground pound. That's interesting.
I don't blame him. 2P jumps can be definitely hard to time, and like, I'm sure Frosty would much
Yeah.
rather just get a strat he's more familiar with than I feel like
I think
one of the main reasons you would use 2P is just to get starbits a lot easier, and so you can minimize on starbit routing, which definitely helps.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably
like,
Frosty's play here.
Because I think also, isn't Frosty like a bit of a more old school player as well, comparatively to like...
Frosty's quite an OG. If y'all don't know.
Yeah, I remember seeing Frosty's name like even back when I was just getting into Sunshine, which was years back, so...
Yeah.
But Frosty feeding the hungry Luma.
Yep.
And got so full, little bro transforms into a whole planet.
Wow.
And as far as I saw from Gambit, and we'll see from Frosty, he could kind of just backflip throughout the whole thing. Just all of it. Just completely just skip like everything. It's not even a Toopy thing. You could do it either way.
Not even a Luigi thing either.
No.
It's so free. It's insane the amount of stuff you could just skip in this game.
Yeah, like there exists a
platform you can just skip.
There exists a playlist for G2 like on just the skips that are like really easy to learn, and I don't know if there's one for G1 specifically, but if there isn't, then there should be. Because there's same with this part right here. You can just long jump to the star, and that's like free.
Although
There's
I need that thanks to I need that at least thanks to Chug A Conroy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it's one of those things that it's just free, and so there's no reason not to do it.
Alright, Gamut, I believe in you. Get the 25-1 skip.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Which
having seemingly at least a pretty solid start to his run, so if you can nail Honey I 1 skip here, that would like be really nice. Nice.
Alright, good first half.
And just being up the tree is no big deal.
And
nice. Nailed it.
Nice, nice.
Let's see how this goes for Frosty as well. Neither of them going for the Good Egg 3 route, which makes sense.
How much does the Good Egg 3 route save?
I have no clue, but I have seen people do Good Egg 3 in Terrace. I don't know how good or bad it is.
That's fair.
Alright, so let's go Frosty. Let's see how this goes.
Like Frosty opting for it. not using a 2P jump there, I don't think. Let's see what he does
I mean,
here.
probably doesn't save an incredible amount of time. Is 2P there
we
about
can make-
even? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Xprelly, for the information. Because I was
So
actually
far, it
curious about
looks
that
like
too.
ShadowFrost is sort of doing what I think Juki you mentioned before was like 1.5p, where like Shadow doesn't seem to be relying on it too much overall, but like,
Ooh,
oh, this
getting
I
a
don't think
jump
this is
input by
good.
accident there. It's gotta make his way back up the tree, but it's not.
Aren't you
Huge
supposed to be
deal.
belly sliding at this part?
You can do butt slide too. It's just a different timing, which Frosty missed, unfortunately. It could be pretty difficult to time butt slide. I think that's why some people say belly slide is just like way easier. Oh no, missing the wall kick.
Oh,
Falling all the way down. Yikes.
just doing like 1p movement here. That's fair. Like, seems like he's only using 2p for like parts where like it's truly necessary to, which
Yeah.
is
Oh,
more than
getting
fair.
screwed over by that wall right there.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
weird wall.
Janky wall kick. Gamma getting a pretty nice. I have two though. Hold. Oh my god! How in the?
Oh my god.
There's no way.
Oh Jesus.
Holy crap! That's insane that Frosty got that to work.
Jank, but it seems to be working.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
that was insane, honestly.
Losing a pretty severe amount of ground there, unfortunately, but here we are. It worked out in the end.
Yep. So a little bit of a rough start for Frosty. So we'll see how we can back this up for the rest of the run. Gamut heading to Honey Hive 3. We're gonna see a B-list from Gamut, probably. Potentially.
Odds are probably decent that will happen, but we'll just have to sit back and watch.
Yeah. I feel like, if you're doing the 1.5p approach that we're kind of seeing from Frosty, that we're at least assuming we see from Frosty right now, B-list is definitely one of those strats I feel where you would opt to not go for because it's just not easy. And
I've seen people
know
die
if-
to 2p, like B-list before, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen especially some guy from Pennsylvania die dozens of times to it and gaming over to it. Damn it. Barely making B-list, holy crap.
Oh my
With
god.
both jumps, just barely making it. But still living, which is really nice.
And this is Honey Hive 2, I think, from
And I have two for Frosty.
Frosty. Alright.
Alright, let's see these windmill wall kicks from Frosty.
Oh boy.
I'm having a little bit of trouble with the slope, because the slope's annoying.
Alright, let's see how Frosty handles these.
And
Alright.
nice, nice. Well done.
Perfect.
Love to see it.
Definitely a much better, a better Honey Hive 2 for sure for Frosty compared to 1.
Yeah. Alright. Gamut go into loop. Get your predictions in for Gamut here. I think the time's like 56, if I'm not mistaken.
Isn't there also a specific thing with the timer where certain values in the ones place can appear, where it's like if it's
Yeah, in the
milliseconds.
100th place. Yeah, in the 100th
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Can't be 2, 4, 7, and 9. So I'm gonna put in... There we go. That's my prediction for Gamut. Unless I'm just completely wrong about what time it is. I'm pretty sure 56 is about right. What's your pride, Yoshi?
I'm gonna do, let's see, I'll do like this. I'm currently entering it in.
$58. Okay, so maybe I was wrong about 56.
I have put my guess in.
Come on, I have
is,
famine. I have, what am I saying?
faith.
I
You
have
have faith in Gamut.
I was about to say Famut and Gamut. I have Famut and Gamut, guys.
By the way, Shadow opting not to go for B-list.
Yeah, not doing the B-list fight. I think... Actually... No, not doing the B-list fight. Definitely fair. I think ideally you... ideally you would want to get rid of the bee mushroom and then... I think like backflip, like I think wall kick off the tree or something to get at the Bugaboom.
Yeah.
That could be a little difficult. So Frosty's opting to not go for that. Totally fair.
I feel like you
getting
could probably...
59.35.
Couldn't you also potentially merge a grounded 2P jump with the bee mushroom, because you would still get a bit of air, and then you would also be high enough to where you could ground pound Bugaboom? I don't know, just a random food for thought for...
No.
If it's not like, if you're not opting for like hard or B-list movement there, that's one thing one could go for.
Alright. Loop from Frosty. Okay, so I was wrong about 56. Apologies. I still have faith in Gamut. But otherwise, let's see what Frosty will get in this loop. I'm gonna say... But at the same time, isn't sub 1 also, like, easy? I don't remember. I think the difficult thing is when you're playing with 2P and 1-2 route and Starbits, you're gonna want to play loop-de-loop a little bit safer than a 1P runner would.
Yeah, because, like, there's a lot...
You have to
Can't you get, like, 100? Like...
You have to control 2 things at once, yeah.
That does seem kind of rough, but it also seems, like, well worth it, too.
Gamma got an FPJ and flip switch. I didn't see that because I was looking at Frosty. Even though Frosty was doing the tutorial, it's not really not much to see there. So that's cool. Alright, and Gamut is about to finish up Terrace. Getting, I think, a 25-ish. Which I don't think is bad.
It's amazing how many Starbits are here that, like...
It's gonna be more like a 24. I had to see Gamut's gold here. It's gonna be more like a 24. Which is actually a pretty good start. Yeah, and Gamut's ahead of his best Terrace by 2 seconds, so... Correct myself. Gamut's getting a 24 Terrace, ideally. And that's a pretty damn solid start to the run.
Yeah, that seems solid for sure.
Especially because he is on best pace ever right now. And Frosty, not that far behind, actually.
Yeah, that was
especially
actually
with
not
that Honey Hive
bad.
1 mishap.
It looked like was that like a 59 or something? Like a 58? Something around
I
there.
did not see, I'm gonna be honest.
It was roughly about that from what I saw. I went a
Yes.
little slower because I assumed there was probably going to be some more safer play because of all that Starbuck grabbing.
Yeah, same here. Right. So
the
Gamut
last
is getting like a
level.
high 24, I think, and Frosty's getting like a lowish 26. So honestly, nice start to both runners here. Even if Frosty had a rough time with Honey Have One skip. I forgot about Flip Switch actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just gonna be Flip Switch, and then Frosty will be also going on to do Mega Leg.
I forgot for a second that Flip Switch existed, but I mean, point stands. Not about
I mean, Flip Switch is not super eventful for the most part, from what I
yeah,
remember. There's
it's
not a lot.
a pretty short level. For some reason, I thought it went right from Loop-de-Loop to Bowser, and I realized you kind of need 8 stars. All right, nice Flip Switch from Frosty. Is he getting shocked there? I can't tell.
We'll
Yes.
see.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's a little unfortunate, but not hard to back up.
not a huge time loss overall.
All right.
All right.
Time for
Start.
Gamut to Fountain. Woo!
The best area in the game, am I right? Ah ha ha ha. Although I'm highly anticipating that neither of these runners are going to be going for Broobs.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, maybe there's a non-zero chance Gamut goes for them, but I also don't really expect that
I
Gamut
don't
will.
think, I really don't think Gamut will.
No, I
Unless he
don't
wants to
think it
prove me wrong, which he could always do.
Alright, what's ShadowFrost gonna... ShadowFrost is opting for the 2P jump here, which is more than fair because it's a pretty easy one.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the 2P jumps that, like, even if you're gonna be running 1.5P, you should just do, because it
Just do
takes
it,
out,
yeah.
it takes out a stupid triple jump
Yeah.
that at least
And, like,
I struggle with. I know it's kind of a skill issue, maybe, but like, the
somewhat,
triple
like,
jump is not
you could
easy, to
theoretically...
be honest.
You could also 2P jump off the glass thing, but if you could just do it at the very beginning, there's no reason to do that.
Yeah, there's really no reason not to 2P jump at the start there.
Yeah, Gamut has not learned Broob yet.
It's
Gamut has
definitely fair,
confirmed.
because Broob is pretty hard.
Broob is a tricky one.
Pretty hard. It's
It's a very
slightly
tricky
difficult.
one.
Just ever so slightly difficult. Just by a bit.
So yeah, we're not gonna be witnessing Broob in this match.
Yeah, I would be extremely surprised if Frosty went for Broob, because it's just
That's how he gets the time back
kind of out
that
of
he
the
lost.
true. Even though I'm pretty sure Broob only saves like what, like 20 seconds per.
It's that little? I don't know why.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was surprised to hear that. I think I overheard that when I was listening in on the GDQ hotfix run not too long ago.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, Gamut
That
got
it only saves 20
Space Junk
seconds.
1. Gamut got Space Junk 1, like, skip there, by the way.
Nice. Love to see it. Space Junk 1 skip is annoying, as we all know. I mean, as is like all a fountain, as we all know. So,
Yep. Welcome to Fountain, boys.
yeah. So, Frosty's out of Terrace. Getting out of the first bit of early game there. Talking to Rosie. Did anyone say that? No, I feel like I don't know. Maybe that's weird. Okay, here's the ultimate question, because I've heard people pronounce it Rosalina, but I think it's just wrong.
I personally think that is definitely wrong, but I think it's Rosalina.
Then again, I pronounce it GIF, so who am I to judge?
That's true.
Yoshi, I don't,
Uh,
I don't think now is an opportune time
I'm
to make
not.
your,
I'm not.
to make
I'm
your
not.
joke.
I won't. I will not opt for that. Instead, I will comment on the fact that ShadowFrost is about to start Space Junk numero 1.
Yay. And GamuT is doing Space Junk 2, and GamuT set up Camilla. So, have a nice, speedy Space Junk 2 here. I don't know if ShadowFrost... Because ShadowFrost was having some issues with technology before this match. Hence why it kind
That's
of
true,
took a hot
yeah.
minute to get started. It's not a big deal.
Capture card was being big funny.
Yeah, as they are.
And ShadowFrost
And
gets
nice.
Space Junk 1 skip.
Love to see it.
And from what I heard from GamuT, I think... Oh! Whoops. Getting that little tiny skip wrong there.
Hmm.
Alright, I think this is another example of a 2P jump that... Oop, whoops. Okay, got it second try. It's one of those cases where if you're doing 1.5p, like, that 2P jump
It's
prevents you
just...
from having to do a dumb triple jump there.
It's just basically free time save. Like, you don't have to do sledge hop. And you don't have to free the toads. It's just, like, way nicer. Sledge hop is not... From what I understand, sledge hop is, like, again, just not easy to set up. And... really only the topmost 1P runners out there, as few as they are in this day and age, will probably go for that. Except for, like... Okay, well, I was gonna say, like, Doopsy, but I don't think Doopsy really runs G1, unless I'm just wrong. And I was gonna say CK, and then I realized CK is just
RIP.
not present at all.
VK is dead. Just kidding. They're just having an IRL moment. Or 2. Or 7.
Which, like, honestly, slay.
Yeah, fair enough. To be perfectly honest with you, more than fair. Alright, I believe... What is Shadow doing now? Looks like Space Junk 2? Yeah, that is Space Junk 2.
Yep, Space Junk 2. GamuT's heading to, I'm assuming Battle Rock? No, Space Junk 3, actually.
Yeah.
For some reason, I saw the 1 star in the middle. It's like, wait. But no, that was just the star loading up. I want to say, I don't think I saw GamuT go for bridge skip. I don't know if that's what you were commenting on before.
I wasn't earlier, but I assume that GamuT probably didn't do it.
Yeah.
GamuT going for bridge skip.
BSS, as you can call it, maybe.
I'm assuming that's what ShadowFrost is gonna do here. They're gonna do
Yeah,
BSS.
Well, I think we're already past where bridge skip is, so...
Isn't bridge skip right here? This bridge you'd be skipping?
No. Bridge skip is... Wait, unless it's a good egg 3 and I'm just wrong. I think I'm actually thinking of good egg 3.
Yeah.
Never mind. Scratch that. Bridge skip and good egg 3 is... Because I forgot, like, neither of these runners are doing the route that has good egg 3. And bridge skip is good egg 3, not Space Jump 2. Okay, but am I wrong for getting the 2 levels confused? Because they're pretty similar.
There is a bridge you could skip there. Like that bridge that to Camilla is also one you could skip. That I know at the very least Silo does, and I assume Tibbs and Jay also do.
Probably, yeah. I just kind of completely forgot about that. So silly me, womp womp, whatever.
Whoopsie.
I'm hitting that toad shot.
And
that's
ShadowFrost
Camilla.
killing Camilla.
Camilla is dead. I'll never see her again for the rest of the run.
Good, honestly.
No deep dark. Honestly, I like want to go to deep dark for some reason. Which why would you do that? You have to like beat the game first. Kind of weird.
I think technically, is it possible to like unlock Garden without?
Actually, yeah, you're right. I forgot.
I forgot that. I didn't think about the idea that one could do that until like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. GamuT has confirmed there is a bridge skip in Space Junk 2, but it's very dumb and like 3 people do it. More than
Okay.
fair, honestly.
Thank you for clarifying that, because I would not have known otherwise, to be honest. And I don't want
The
to
only
just be
reason
waffling.
I know is because I watched Silo for a good bit.
Based?
And here we see, I believe ShadowFrost is doing Space Junk 3? I
Looks
think
like
this
it.
is Space Junk 3.
Alright, so I think our two runners here are definitely doing the same route.
Yeah, I
Um,
think you're right. I think this
I
is...
could not tell you what the route's called because there's a lot of different route names for Galaxy. So
Someone could confirm, but it's the one that has Slingpod and Space Junk 3 in it.
that's all I know it for you. I think there's a route called like pushback. There's a
Yeah,
route called
pushback.
going commando. But I think I don't know. I don't really know where those names came from, to be honest. That's some like lore. That's some Galaxy community lore that I need to educate myself on.
Many in-jorks.
Yep.
And ShadowFrost currently doing the Tarantox fight.
Yeah. Woo.
So
I don't like
it's
Karen Fox. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I don't like
I
Space
don't
Jam
love
3.
it either.
Kinda glad it's not part of my 90% route.
Yeah,
At
it's
least at
not part of mine either.
this point in time.
Honestly, both the main levels that I know with this route that get added, like both Slingpod and Space Junk 3, neither of them are that good.
Yeah, I don't
In,
like either of them. This is
in terms of enjoyment, they both suck.
yeah, this is kind of why I wouldn't. I don't really see myself doing this route anytime soon, personally.
Same.
Which I mean, even more fair considering we are both big inners.
Beg Einers.
Yeah. All right. So
The star, like, okay, cool. Frosty got it immediately. Getting that star can be weirdly awkward sometimes. But
yeah,
Frosty
definitely
making short
can.
work.
I think both runners, neither runner really had an issue with it, which is nice to see.
GC/NBR route. Thank you.
Okay,
GamuT.
so it is going commando.
Oh,
a weird
yeah,
route
going
name.
commando.
But you know,
Welcome to
I ain't
Galaxy.
judging.
Welcome, new Galaxy, bruh, and welcome to the Galaxy community.
Oh god, don't make it. I hope there's not
That being
a Galaxy Corn Unity account.
I'm about to
Troll
make
out
that.
there.
Peepo.
Oh god.
That being said, Frosty doing the sling of pods. We're gonna
Are we
take pods
slinging?
and we're gonna sling them across the galaxy.
Apparently we're going to Wales, guys. Isn't that crazy?
Wouldn't be across the galaxy for me, but it'd certainly be across the planet
Ocean.
Earth. It would, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
actually
you know.
correct. It's not dawning on me. You can totally freeze those Wait, well, no, because you still have to use the pointer for slinging them. I guess you could still. It would make it minorly easier.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could freeze the cannonballs, but that would be weird because the pointer. Oh!
Ooh, Frosty taking a death. Hate to see it in Sling Pod. Sling Pod deaths are just
It was at least an earlier
little
one,
sad,
and not like a late
yeah.
one.
But they do put you off cycle because it's a very cycle-based level.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If it's not very obvious. So definitely rough dying in Science and Pods. So now you kind of have to just sit around and wait around a little bit.
Oh, Frosty being a little risky with the aim, but
Yep.
Still
Looked like
reaching
a
everything.
nice Battle Rock 1 from zGamuT. Obviously not going for Broob, because Broob is Broob, and I don't want to go for that. Usually.
Proof is
Unless you're
dumb.
just, like, insanely cracked at the game. And yeah, I mean, especially when you're in 2P and, like, making your way to that launch star at the start of the level is, like, pretty dang easy. There's really nothing that you have to worry about with Battle Rock 1. It's just an auto-scroller. Maybe the bullet bill at the end could be janky, but it's pretty easy to control.
It can.
If you know what you're
The 2P
doing.
could also help because, like, while you're on your way, if you're off cycle with the bullet bills, you could like freeze one of them if they're just coming out.
True. It's true.
ShadowFrost doing not instead of the long jump 2P jump, they're just doing the grounded 2P, which pretty easy. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I think grounded 2P can be tricky sometimes, though, because it's I think it is a little slightly more precise timing. I think you have a less of a frame to do it.
Yeah,
I could be
that's
incorrect. For sure. But, at least that's what I've heard. I think you have to press A on both controllers at the same time.
I think it's around that, but I believe it's the 2PA very minorly before 1PA, but I could be waffling.
That sounds right, to be honest. I think I had someone tell me about it. Along the lines of what they said.
Shadow doing the triple jump to the pole star, but that's fair, because I assume, like, they have that ingrained in them for when they... Because I don't think they did 2P the whole time, so that's more than fair.
Yeah, I would probably assume Shadow, again, being quite an OG, probably didn't pick up on 2P till semi-recently. But really, some skips seem like they would save a lot of time, but they're about the same speed,
Yeah,
at least from
if,
what I
like,
can gather.
If One Piece, like, strats there don't really lose that much, if anything at all, compared to the 2P, like, I don't really think there's a reason to change it.
Yeah. As it always is with speedrunning, you just do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, turns out there's no, like... Unless you're, like, you know, going for 212 or some shit, like, it doesn't really matter much.
It's true.
Would Broob being, like... Is it fair to say that Broob is, like, probably a strat you would go for around, like, maybe 2... Either low 2x or, like, maybe sub 220, like 219 maybe?
I've
Like
seen people
218.
do it around that level. Then again, one of the main people I've seen do it around that level doesn't run any percent, like, ever.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, they have, like, a 224 that's, like, it was like a one-off run. Like, they never do any percent runs. So I can't really say for entirely certain, but I think, generally, I still see people around, like, low 2x, high 1x range do brew.
Yeah.
Especially with that screwless setup being found, kind of making it a little easier.
Yeah. Alright, Gamut doing Rolling Gween, and Frosty doing Space Junk C.
Yay.
And Gamut died.
Oh, no. For some reason I thought you said Space Junk 3. I was like, wasn't already done, but it was already done.
No, I said C.
You said C. You were saying in a silly, goofy voice.
Yeah.
In a silly, goofy.
Oh, Gamut dying again.
You're not dying again.
I'm assuming they're doing that trick where you just jump off that side instead of going into that hole.
Yeah, rail skip. From what I know, I'm pretty sure rail skip saves 3 seconds, so I don't blame Gamut for going for it. Pretty nice.
He just opted out of it at the last bit, though. Like,
yeah, I would.
After dying twice.
Yeah, if you died twice to a trick like that, you're probably pissed. You're probably like, okay, you know, not again. We're just not doing that again. We're just...
Honestly, yeah, Gamut isn't like me or like a certain Pennsylvanian where we would just do it until we cried. I would probably do that, but this is why Gamut has a low 223, and I have a 4-hour time.
Yeah.
Frosty at the last section of Space Junk C, and just getting the silver stars.
I didn't exactly see how Frosty's second go around with Space Junk 1 skip went, but
I hadn't fully seen either. I'm assuming, like, based
guessing
on
because
timing, he didn't
yeah,
die or anything.
based on timing, based on the fact that we couldn't see it, maybe that does mean we probably got it first try, or at
Yeah,
least
because,
got it
like,
pretty quickly. So
if he died anywhere, it was, like,
prob-
an early death, or it wasn't a huge time loss, because, like, dying in Space Junk C is, like, so bad.
yeah, you're just crying. If you're doing attempts, you just reset to that, I would say. Because, especially dying late in Space Junk C, where there's literally no checkpoints, is... And that's usually the spot where you would die anyway, because those platforms can be very tricky.
Yeah, yeah. And Gamut doing the intentional death, which,
Nice death warp.
as far as I
Pretty
know, is
free
pretty
time save.
easy.
Yeah, I learned it when I was, like, learning the game for the first time. It's pretty butt easy.
I think the thing with it is, like, it's not the easiest trick in the world, but what makes it tricky is if you don't know where where exactly to die. But once you know where that death spot is, then it's easy.
Yeah.
Like, you have
Yeah.
to know where it is, but once you know, it's not hard.
Yep, and that's basically it. Alright, so
Gamut,
rolling
just
green.
Gamut, and he
Frosty. Oh,
missed it.
Gamut dying. I think that's... Dude, that's frickin' sick jump.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I
Hate to
don't
see
think
it.
it's a huge time loss, but it's
It's like...
still one.
Yeah, it's like
It
a little bit.
it
I don't
seems
think it's
like
insane,
around.
because it's like, you know, you respawn right
Right.
before it.
Yeah, like it looked to be anywhere from like 5 to 10, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so I think deaths aren't super costly, but if it happens multiple times in a row, you're not having a
Yeah,
fun time.
then that would be worse.
Yeah.
And then Gamut opted out of that skip the second time. He climbed up a bit more and then just skipped the last bit of stairs.
Yep, fair enough.
And ShadowFrost finishing rolling green. It looked like ShadowFrost had a cleaner rolling green than Gamut did. I'm
Yeah.
assuming he probably didn't go for rail skip there.
Probably not. Rail skip. At least in my eyes, it looks like a pretty dang precise trick.
Yeah, it does look like that because the little like railings things that you land on are pretty small. Like there's not a lot of room. Alright, Gamut going for the Bowser fight. Skipping the fireballs by just kind of flailing himself in front of Bowser, and then Bowser being like, "Oh."
Yeah. That's basically it, yeah. You're right, Ishi. That's exactly what Bowser does.
I'm not sure if there's a term for that, but that is definitely a thing that like I hadn't
There kind of
considered
is.
before.
Like, I've heard, like, hitting Bowser in the crotch. Frosty not going for the Death Warp, which is a little interesting. Does do
Yeah,
some,
that is interesting.
slightly more unique movement, which is just long jumping. I don't know how recent that Death Warp was, discovered.
It was a couple years ago because I remember watching runs in like 2019 and I'm pretty sure it was a thing then. I don't know how much earlier it was than that, but it was at least 2019.
Alright. 48. Exit. Fountain exit for Gamut. Yeah, definitely just had a more rough fountain. But that's just bound to happen sometimes. It's just the nature of the dome.
The fountain's just brutal in general.
The stakes are just costly, and kind of just I feel like we just expect to lose time there.
Shadow going for the normal strat there of like getting, I'd say like 3/4 of the way up and then just jumping forward. Like
Yeah,
jumping
that's
to
definitely super easy. Really no problem in getting that trick.
And I believe the next thing that game is about to do is Kitchen, I think?
Yep.
Personally, like, I don't know if it's just I haven't done speedrun enough, but just from the little speedruns I've done and through casual-wise, Kitchen's fun. I enjoy
I
Kitchen.
kind of like Kitchen, yeah. There's something that can make it. There's something that, yeah, some things that can make it a little annoying. Maybe.
Yeah.
Ending of Beach Bowl 3 IMOs. Like like I know. I think it just requires some practice to get it down. Really.
That
But
jump is pretty tricky, yeah.
I feel like when you're starting out, when you're in a beginner level, it could be pretty difficult to, like, get down and get consistent.
Alright, GamuT's doing Beach Bowl Umuro Uno.
Yep.
Umuro Uno, I apologize for the butchering.
Get another one of those 2P jumps that is just free, to be honest. And you could just skip right to the star. Don't have to get a... Because you can do that with 1P, obviously, but it's just, like, way more precise getting that triple jump.
Yeah.
And it can be quite a pain sometimes.
Quite literally, it's just Beach Bowl 1 skip, because you skip, like, everything.
Yeah. No star chips, or as the penguins call them, sparklies. You don't have to get any sparklies.
Sparklies.
You don't have to get... It's kind of funny, because it's, like, really easy to skip the entirety of Beach Bowl 1. That could not have been intended by the developers.
I feel like it wasn't, but it's not too hard with Luigi. I know in my runs that I did, I would go onto the tree and then backflip and spin jump, or spin, which is weird and awkward, but it still works. Like,
Yeah. I mean, that's
There-
basically just what you do.
multiple ways to skip the star chip, which is good because I imagine that saves quite a lot.
Yeah. It seems like one of those tricks, and obviously I wouldn't know because I'm not too familiar with Galaxy lore, but it feels like one of those tricks that, like, would have been discovered even back in, like, 2007 when the game
It
first
probably
came out.
was.
Like,
I'm sure, cause
it's right there, I mean...
it's right there, and like even Beach Bowl P should also create that idea because like you go up there like technically with the spring mushroom, but like even without that, like you go up there without any means of a launch star, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
GamuT finishing Beach Bowl 2, it's really easy. You talk to the coach, jump into the water and steal a shiny object from a little kid, and then you give it to the coach.
Yeah, and everyone else fails their swimming test except for you, and you're not even one of the students.
It's kind of messed up when you
Yeah,
think
that's
about
kind
it
of
that
messed
way.
up. I'm gonna be honest. Like, dang.
Alright, a little bit of a different... Yeah, this is more the strat that I was thinking of that I did in my runs, where you hop onto the tree and
Yeah.
then do a backflip spin off of it.
It's
Okay,
definitely
I'm-
easy.
I'm glad to see that my homemade strat was not as dumb as I
That's-
thought it was.
That's actually just the strat, Yoshi, to be honest. Because I do that.
It's like, it's the easier strat than the triple jump for sure.
Yeah, it's...
I'm assuming the strat that GamuT did there was like the harder one where like you wouldn't recommend it to someone just starting out, but like with 2P maybe. It's one of the things where you try it and then if you don't like it then just do the tree.
Yeah. This tree is not hard to set up by any means.
No, and with 2P it's even easier.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, GamuT doing... Oh my god, Beach Bowl 3. It just looks like a nerve-wracking level, to be honest.
It kind of just is. You gotta be able to make the cycles. And then the ending, which GamuT nails. Love to see.
GamuT made a really short work of it.
Yeah. Like I just said, ending of Beach Bowl 3 it can be tricky. It can be a little goofy.
There's a lot more that meets the eye, like, than meets the eye in Beach Bowl
Yeah.
3, like, because it just looks like you long jump, then spin, and then wall kick, but, like, there's a lot of ways you can screw it up, so...
Yeah, it's a lot about understanding the joystick angles, especially on 3D All-Stars where you don't have notches.
Yup.
Kind of makes it even harder. So there's like a certain like 3D All-Stars specific setup that people have adopted. That game I might have gone for. I can't really tell.
I couldn't tell based on the naked eye, but...
Because it really, I feel like it literally just looks the same as Beach Bowl 1 Skip normally does. At least like just watching it. But there might be some different things on the controller end of it.
And now Gamut doing Bubble, I believe this is Bubble Breeze.
Yep.
And swiftly getting all of the, as the penguins call them, the sparklies.
The sparklies.
And...
I'm gonna wait a little bit for that mine cycle, not a big deal.
Oh my god.
Overshooting the launch star a little bit. I thought for sure Gamut was gonna go in the poison goop. That would have been tragic if that happened, but luckily he's safe.
And
that.
this is another example of a skip where, this is another skip I would put in a playlist of skips that are extremely free and you should learn right away, because...
Yeah, because even if, like, you don't know... Even if you're playing the game for the first time, you can get that.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I did it in casual playthroughs.
Yeah.
Just hop on the rock and then boom.
Let's see how this
ShadowFrost.
Space Chunk. Beach Ball 3 goes for Frosty. Getting a little off cycle. I don't think I was actually off cycle. I think it was just maybe messing up a little bit.
He messed up a little bit at the beginning. A little bit off cycle because the tox boxes are in weird positions, but also a little bit, but we'll see what ShadowFrost opts for here.
See.
Alright.
And nice. Both runners not having an issue with that. Unless Beach Bowl C will suggest otherwise, but...
That is true. We'll just have to see how that goes.
I don't actually know if their route does Beach Bowl C. I feel like normally, at least, I'm pretty sure I do at least Beach Bowl C after 3 or something, but I can't actually remember.
Yeah. Don't know if going Commando
so many route
does,
differences when it comes to 90%.
Don't know if Commando route does that. Does Beach Bowl C? I think it does, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And so far, Beach Bowl S, which is another example of a level that of 2P making it way easier.
Yeah, the ending right here. No have to get the Cataclack. You don't have to go on that ledge. You could just go right to the star. Really nice.
You don't even have to do that triple jump for the question mark coin at the beginning either if you don't want.
That too, yeah.
I mean, you probably... I think it would still be, like, decently fast to do, but if you mess it up, you could just back it up easily.
Yep.
Alright. Now ShadowFrost is doing the beginning of Bubble Breeze. We'll see how he handles the Sparklies section. Yeah. God, am I gonna just call them Sparklies now?
I guess so. I guess this is our life now.
Until we die. Sparklies. Alright. Having a little bit of trouble with the Sparklies, but ending up getting them and not overshooting the star, the launch star. Let's see how Bubble Breeze skip goes. Assuming backflipping the wrong way initially, but other than that, perfect. Kaboom.
I believe Yoshi just caused an entire explosion.
I know, quite morbid. And, I believe that's Captain Bowser wishing Frosty some good luck. Good luck to you, Frosty. I'm not sure how Frosty is compared to his PB. Probably a little bit behind it if I have to guess, but I don't know for sure. I'm not
really know.
enough certain.
Shoutouts to Captain Bowser. I'm pretty sure is a 64 ROM hacks runner and really damn good at it.
Damn, that takes some. That definitely deserves some respect for sure.
Yeah. He having been
Alright.
having been the one whose first SRC full run submission was SM64 Sapphire 0-star. I'm sure 12-year-old me would look up to Captain Bowser a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Except I haven't run that
What's-
game since 2018, so...
What's Frosty gonna do for this ending part? Looks like he's gonna go the Cataquack route. Fair enough. Oh, he's not gonna go to that one platform though, he's just gonna go straight for it.
Yep.
And then boom.
I think the Cataquack isn't too much different from taking the ledge. I think I've
would
even heard
imagine
like
so.
Apple Shift, who I think just switched to 2P, but as formerly a very pretty good 1P runner.
Yeah, yeah.
So I remember giving some advice to someone about that and saying the Cataquack isn't bad. So I'm just gonna take his word for it. I personally like the ledge strat a lot better. But if it doesn't really matter, then it doesn't really matter.
Luigi's talking to himself on GamuT's screen.
Yep.
And then
I love the
transitioning
English.
that-
Love the English dialogue for that.
Yeah, the way they Nintendo handled the dialogue is it's kind of cute. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny. Alright, Frosty doing the ghostly #1. And just kind of running through the chain chomp with zero care at all.
Yep. I didn't see how Mansion Clip went for Gamut. I'm assuming Gamut definitely went for Mansion Clip. I would be very surprised if Gamut went for Bullion, especially on 3D All-Stars. For Bullion's like near impossible.
I can't remember that one tip stream where he did Boolean a bunch of times. If he did it in Wii U VC or if it was All Stars.
No, they definitely did it in All-Stars. They're just fucking... I don't know.
That's true.
They're just insane.
Tibbs is a freak of nature, to be fair.
They're just so good at everything.
Oh, Frosty.
How is this Mansion Clip? Oh, Frosty messing up Mansion Clip. Definitely a tricky one. And getting it.
Looks
Nice.
like he got it.
Sometimes you just have a little issue with Mansion Clip. Sometimes
Mansion Clip could be a little silly.
it can be a little silly. I think it's mainly just a timing thing, to be honest.
Yeah, the timing can be very awkward with it. But GamuT is doing good egg L, I believe.
Good L, hardest level in the game, but he nails it. No problem at
Yeah.
all. What a legend. Love to see it.
I'm still trying to do this level to this day.
No, me too, to be honest.
The slope on the roof is just too hard to get past. I can't do it.
Yep. Definitely.
Alright, looks like ShadowFrost is about to talk to Luigi himself. But first, doing the Hungry Luma, that makes sense, because
Yep.
you could just go straight to the launch star afterward.
Yeah, that cuts down on having to wait for the launch star, I'm pretty sure. Which is honestly one of my favorite things about Galaxy 2, is that you don't have to wait for every launch star.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you have to wait, but I think it's like literally like half a second or something. It's like a very short amount of time.
And zGamuT doing Honey Hive C, I believe. And
Okay,
there's
damn
two
it.
different ways to do this. I'm assuming he'll do the walk-off version.
Yeah, but it's also Honey Hive C, so we gotta really pray for zGamuT here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you know.
And gets it.
And gets it through with no problem. Love to see it. That's why zGamuT is the GOAT.
zGamuT. No.
No.
We'll
I didn't really
we'll
land
figure-
that time, Yoshi, to be honest.
No, it fell through the sweet holes on that section that ShadowFrost just made short work of.
Yeah.
It died. It did not survive.
So, no complications with Sweet Sweet. The Shadow
Nope.
Frost. Very nice. Sweet definitely, one of those levels that, like, you could just mess up. I mean, I feel like that's the case for a lot of Galaxy levels. Like, your brain kind of just turns off and you mess up.
Yeah, it's the territory of it's not a super hard level, but if you're not paying attention for a little bit, then you can definitely die and then cry.
And then fry.
So true.
Alright, Beach Bowl C with zGamuT. They do actually do that in this route. I was questioning that a little bit before, but it is definitely true.
Alright, wait, what?
Literally just the same as
Wait,
Beach
no,
Bowl
this is
3 though.
L.
I mean, they're just going faster.
Almost forgot what Frosty was doing, and then I remembered.
Good egg L. Remember to go to the right level, which is nice. Always gotta make sure you're going to the right level there. Am I getting the Beach Bowl C ending nicely? And I'm going to Ghostly 2. So once again, get in your Freds. I think, what is Ghostly 2? Ghostly 2 is like high 40s?
I think don't top runners get like a mid to low 40, so I assume zGamuT could be like a high 40, maybe low 50.
I'm just gonna say this, because I don't really exactly know. So 46, 78 is my guess. What's your guess, Yoshi?
I want to go like maybe a high 40, like maybe 48. Alright, Frosty doing Honey Hive C. I'm wondering if he's gonna do the walk-off fence or a long jump version. I'm curious.
I don't know. That boost, love to see it.
Yeah, that's
Missing
always
that boost.
cool.
Isn't that boost is just sad?
Alright, Frosty doing the long jump version. That is more than fair, because I have horrible memories with the walk-off version.
Yeah, it does not seem very forgiving.
No, it is not. To be fair, I think part of that is skill issue, but long jump is also really easy. And it's one of those things that, if you're starting out, definitely go for it, because it makes the race so much easier, because it's not too hard to time.
Yep.
Alright, zGamuT currently doing Ghostly 2.
Doesn't get meated.
Oh, getting hit by a mine.
A little bit of a jank ending there.
Getting
But
hit
still
by
making
the
it.
mine, but not the one from 2001.
47, 43, right between Yoshi and I.
Oh
right
my
between our
god.
guesses, Yoshi. That's
That's
kind of
amazing.
ironic a little bit.
That's funny.
Oh! Frosty. Okay, that was kind of a jump scare from Frosty. I don't know what's going on with Frosty's controller there, but good.
So yeah, I guess like a guesstimate typically would be like probably 45, 46 because Gamma got hit by that mine.
Yeah.
Right. Frosty going for the jump.
And getting it.
And
Nice.
perfect.
Perfect.
I don't. Did either of our runners miss that at all throughout the whole thing?
I
don't
don't think so.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think that's another thing where if you just nail a lot of practice into it, it's not as bad.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. This is an interesting level. Ghostly S.
I want to say Gamma's probably going for keyless here.
Yeah, I think that's probably true.
And take it that key. Alright, nice. I don't think that was actually keyless from Gamut. It did just
Yeah,
say in chat that keyless is cringe, so I'm gonna assume not.
I
Very fair.
assume not.
Because I've seen keyless numerous times, and I've seen people fail it numerous times, and it definitely
Yeah.
looks cringe.
It looks pretty bad. Yeah, it was. What Gambit ended up doing is more than fine because it still looked
Yeah,
fairly fast.
don't blame him in the slightest.
Not sure what ShadowFrost is gonna end up getting in Ghostly 2. I guess get your guesses in this one.
Probably a
now.
similar time. I'm gonna guess.
I'm gonna go 48. Like, I'll do my same guess.
Do your same guess. Because it's really not much. I mean, I think Ghostly S just has more, or Ghostly 2 has this kind of more minor things you can optimize in it.
I think there might have been a little bit of a slow part there. But we'll see how this pans out. Gotta hurry up, Shadow. Full Frosty man, you're about to lose.
Oh no. Even though he's definitely in first at this point. Having a little bit of trouble with that orb planet.
Oops.
But it happens.
Alright. 6.
And getting a knight,
7.
47, 45. So
Is that,
both of them,
did he get it faster than Gamut?
I want to say that is a faster time. Probably because it didn't run into a mine.
Yeah. The
Which didn't
mine.
really. I thought it was going to cost Gamut way more. But to be honest, it didn't really cost Gamut like anything.
That also means that my guess was closer than yours that time.
Womp womp.
With that being said, Gamut finishing up Bowser Jr. 2.
Nice. Definitely,
air
probably
super
IMO, the hardest Bowser Jr.
Yeah,
I'm a strong
so
disliker of Bowser Jr. too.
Same. Like, Nintendo really said, if we just keep adding more garbage, then it'll be harder.
Yeah.
Which,
There
I
is-
guess they're not wrong, but...
There is, like, a consistent way to do it, but it's hard.
It's really stupid still.
Yeah.
Alright, Frosty doing Ghostly S. Looks like he's taking it a bit more safely.
Yeah, fair enough. Because there's a giant endless void below you, made out of green.
Made out of specifically green. It looks like he's opting for most of the keys.
Yep.
Except for the very beginning ones, which are really slow and boring.
Alright. I think both runners actually went for the same Gozy S strats. It is pretty normal.
It looked like they were a little different, but I could just
Maybe.
be pancaking.
True. Damn it, going to Hurry Scurry. I think he talked to Toad. I'm pretty sure he talked to Toad. I would be surprised if he didn't. Because seeing on his splits that it says in all caps Toad, so.
It's Frosty's turn now to do Airship Armada. Or as my younger self misread it a couple times, Airship Amanda.
Airship Amanda. So rude.
Right. GamuT doing definitely the easier version of Sea Slide S, where there's really only a couple notes on the platforms, not really all that hard at all.
GamuT, I
Just
think
don't-
that would kill your run. To be honest. I mean...
I
might
could probably
put you
still
back
beat Frosty,
quite a
but
bit.
I would rather not risk it. Actually, no, I don't know. It might make you lose against Frosty, actually,
Never
because
know.
I don't predict Frosty forgetting Toad. I don't predict that. I feel like Frosty has enough hours in the game where just doesn't forget that anymore. Frosty making light work on phase 1.
Yeah, phase 1's easy enough for that fight. It's phase 2
Yeah,
that's like
taking
the
a hit
annoying one.
on phase 2. I think he needs one more. Oh no, he got it! I think.
Yippee!
Yay! Alright.
Nice.
I think both runners didn't have too much going wrong in Junior 2.
Alright, so we are more than halfway into the run. For both of our runners. Very nice.
GamuT
Very nice.
and GamuT's doing Brood Skip.
Yep. He's doing... Trying to think of a... I just call it
doing
Brib,
the
to be honest.
Brib, yeah. It's true, that would make sense. Alright, let's see. Talk to the Toad, Mr. Frosty Boy. Frosty Dude. And looks like he's heading to Toad and is now communicating. He has successfully talked to the Toad Man and is now making his way towards Hoary Scory. Oh, and having a little bit of an oopsie, doing the grounded 2P jump.
Yep.
Opting for the transporter of Sag.
Ain't that just the way?
Such is life sometimes. Luma giving GamuT the information on the green Lumas and how, hey, this is a thing you could do, and we're just like, okay, but we're not gonna do that because
Yeah,
gross.
it is funny to me that in the 90% route, you get 2 of the 3.
That is true. You end up getting, you almost get all 3, but the third one is in Dusty Dune.
And it's a galaxy you just don't even go to in the run at all.
Yeah, which
So,
good.
Dusty Dunes sucks.
Casual, it could be fun to chill in, but in speedrunning, just it's a snooze fest.
Super slow. no reason to do it at 90%. Unless there's like a really old route out there that does it. I'm pretty sure that might be.
I wouldn't be too shocked if like there was a route that existed that maybe had one, because like, well, I don't know. Maybe for like Dusty Dune, like Dusty Dune Green, or maybe Dusty Dune S, but even then, isn't Dusty Dune S in 3, so that would still be kind of slow.
Yeah. My main gripe with Dusty Dune is that you just do Dusty Dune 2 like literally 5 times. It's just the same level.
It's a lot,
over and over.
yeah. If you're in the same environment of Dusty Dune 2, like, constantly.
That's just my main thing. Like, didn't have
Yeah,
the same level 5 different times.
you
That'd
do
be more
the...
fine with it.
You do Original 2, as well as Speedrun 2. And
The
then, I
original
believe...
2, Speedrun 2, Purple...
Green is in 2.
Green is in 2, and, there's one more I'm missing. I can't think of it.
Meanwhile, Gamut is doing... Baron Brr.
Baron. Hopefully not getting aimbotted, and I don't think he was, so we're good in that regard.
Shoutouts to Baron Brett, though, who
So
has
true.
quite a bit of speedrunning experience, though, with the Galaxy games now. Like, they've been around for a while, and actually
Yeah.
have, like, pretty decent times, I would say, from what I've seen. They be chilling in the Galaxy. And, here we have Frosty just doing Brib.
Frosty at 1 health.
Was,
scary here.
was having a little bit too much fun doing Brib.
I don't know, Gamma. That's actually a good question. I didn't think about that until now.
Is Frosty doing HBO Max? I would predict he probably won't, but I'm not Frosty.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. We can have our minds blown.
Frosty is pretty safe with most of his strats, and HBO Max can be a little silly, stupid, but again, we'll just have to witness it. Maybe he did. Maybe he will.
You never know.
It should actually just be called Matt. Sorry. Because it's not called HBO Max anymore. It's just Max. That's the service. Sorry,
No.
it was too long since it had been too long since I made an unfunny joke. Y'all don't understand. I had to fill that in.
So true, Dusty.
Image is doing Freeze Flame 2, skipping all of the first section, and is about to skip all of the second section.
Yeah, Freeze Flame 2 is but easy to skip. Yeah, I don't know, the one where it's just like, you should just learn the skips for it because it's so easy.
Yep.
So simple.
Honestly, it's easier to skip Freeze Flame 2 than to actually just do it the intended way, I'm gonna be real.
True.
It really is easier to just skip it. And it's faster. Like, there is, like, literally no drawbacks.
Yeah.
Isn't there, like, a weird damage boost strat you can do in Freeze Flame 2, though, that, like, I'm assuming is faster, but, like, I see, like, very little people do it now, because I'm assuming it's way harder.
Not sure.
There's, like, a damage boost strat where I think you skip, like, part of the last section, but I imagine it doesn't save that much and is much harder, so most people, I assume, don't do it. Now Frosty doing Freeze Flame 1.
Freeze Flame 1. GamuT in Gusty Garden 1. I don't really know, like his bedroom. So, tell me about bedroom, Yoshi. What do you have to say about bedroom?
Bedroom is, so far, I've liked Bedroom more as a casual player than as a speedrun, I would say. I think as a speedrun it's a little worse compared to playing casual. But I'm also I have a little bit of an agenda against Gusty Garden. I never really liked Gusty Garden much. Freeze Flame is amazing though. I've always loved Freeze Flame. So I guess it's just Bedroom's a mixed bag for me. Like Bedroom has some levels that are really fun, both casual and speedrun settings, and then there's just levels that just are the opposite of that.
True.
Because Bedroom, lest we not forget, is home to Dusty Dune.
I know
Which is
Gamma expresses opinion on Dusty Dune, but personally, I just ain't a fan. I don't know. I always thought, even as a kid, I kind of just thought it was like a little boring.
I was fine with Dusty Dune in the casual experience, but as a speedrun, it just looks so boring. Oh, and Gamut messing up the bunny a little bit, but was able to back it up alright to a
Yep.
certain extent. But yeah, Freeze Flame is fun. I think Freeze Flame is really cool. There's a lot of fun little skips and tricks you can do within the Freeze Flame levels. Like, you can skip all of the lava section in Freeze Flame 3. You could skip most of Freeze Flame 2. Freeze Flame S is a little tricky, but it's not too bad because you can just do some skips there to get past most of the boulders and shit.
Yeah, I think Freeze Flame S is actually pretty fun. I remember
Yeah.
not liking it as much as a kid because I thought it was so hard. But
It's much harder if you're doing the intended route because, like, there's a lot of boulders and the ice bats are menaces to society as a whole.
yeah,
What's another level in Bedroom? Am I forgetting anything? I know there's dark matter, but like,
Honey Climb.
yeah, Honey Climb. You're right. I think that's mostly all of Bedroom. So yeah, I would say Bedroom is a very mixed bag of like good and bad levels in it. I would say overall.
Yeah.
It's not like Fountain where it's just like constant pain the whole time.
I don't know because I feel like I like Fountain a decent bit casually.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff in speedrunning that can just go wrong. Especially if it has to do with like Space Jump 1 skip.
Like
That's like a
Fountain
huge
was
one.
kind of chill in casual play, but in speedrun wise, it's painful. It's really hard.
Yeah.
And Frosty finishing Freeze Flame number 2 and doing basically the same strats that Gamut did because like
Yeah, I feel like you're not really gonna see people do many different strats in Freeze Flame 2.
nah, the only possible difference I could see is maybe that damage boost strat. And I'm guessing it's either like barely faster and the difficulty spike is like the reward makes it not worth it, or it's just straight up outdated because I used to see people go for it way more.
Right. Damn it. Finishing up Freeze Flame 3. Hopefully the ending doesn't screw 'em over, because I feel like the ending of Freeze Flame 3 could be a little... At least I struggle with it, definitely at times, where
Yeah.
it's just... Sometimes the gravity's just messed up, but I think as long as you're holding neutral going between gravity switches, you should mostly be fine.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Because I remember seeing runners like running off the side for no reason otherwise.
Yeah.
And Frosty just in Gusty Garden 1. Using the flowers, which can be a little weird if you're not in the wind gusts.
Yeah, it could be hard to gauge, where... It could be definitely difficult to gauge how the winds will take you with getting hit by that prawn plant. Hate to see it.
Yeah, just got wrecked by him, but... Gusty Garden 1 seems kind of short looking back. I mean...
Yeah. There's a
Not
lot
a
to
whole lot.
explore, if you're not concerned about speed, of course. But take that out and like it's just kind of a breeze.
That's funny.
Anyway, so
Frosty making very short work of that bunny.
yeah,
Did he
nice.
like? Did he like hit him with a star bit, or did he do like a weird manip? Because I think star bunny manips are for sure a thing.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
uh,
fully what happened there, but he got him really fast.
yeah. With Gusty Garden 1, I know there's some strat where you can just long jump right into the bunny, or you know you can shoot a star right at him.
Oh, I'm assuming GamuT went for HBO Max and failed.
Hate to see it.
Maybe.
HBO Max is honestly not easy. Like,
It saves so much, but it's so like
there's
there's a
lot
lot of
it.
parts that are very specific.
A lot of things to it. Very specific angles. Very specific, I think you have to be pretty good at, very
Alright.
specific angles, very specific, like, positioning, and there's a lot of specifics. You have to have everything basically line up for it to work. And I'm pretty sure you're, like, spam shaking at the end, too, which doesn't really help either, but...
Alright. GamuT did end up getting it, but that was an unfortunate death.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
Frosty about to do the part where you skip the entire lava section of Freeze Flame 3.
One of the freest skips, period. I had literally even discovered... Actually, no, I didn't discover that casually, but once I knew about it, like, I just tried it, and
oh
it was
god,
just
Frosty.
the easiest thing in the world. Ooh, sometimes the sea urchins can be pesky.
Shoutouts to that one Odd Me clip of him getting comboed by the... I think it was the freezing
Completely
water and then the
comboed.
urchin.
But looks like GamuT did go to, or it did get HP Max second try, which probably ties, maybe, just doing Gusty Garden 2 normally. Nicest thing always about HBO Max though is skipping having to deal with mole cycles, because mole cycles are, I just don't understand, I just don't get them. I just never have any clue what I'm doing with them.
Yeah, mole cycles
this
are
day.
cringe.
Yeah.
I tried learning them one day and like... Yeah, I don't know. I almost maybe understand them, but they're still confusing. That's like the one like good argument I could give for HBO Max is that mole cycles are obsolete completely.
Yep. It's completely something you just really don't have to, like, concern yourself over anymore. Which is quite a freeing feeling.
I can definitely imagine that. Alright, GamuT
But
gonna
I would not be able to
do...
speak from experience because I don't do HBO Max.
Same, not yet here either. GamuT doing a 2P jump to make getting to the Sling Star to Freeze Flame S a lot faster.
Nice, nice. Looks like Frosty at least is killing that mole. I think he can skip that with 2P, but we're gonna see what he does here. Looks like not doing HBO Max, which is definitely understandable. Very new trick, still, to be honest. Even though I guess it's been about 6 months-ish now.
Whoa.
But,
okay.
as I've already explained, it's just... It's not
It's
the
a hard
easiest.
trick.
It's hard, for sure.
Skipping
Doable,
that
but takes,
Pulsar
like,
planet? What the
quite a
heck,
bit of
man?
practice.
Alright, let's see what he does here. Just ground pounding and on the apples.
Yeah, I ground pound on apples in real life, too. To be honest.
relatable feeling one.
Such a...
Skipping some of the ground pounds here by just jumping to that other apple and then triple jumping to save a little bit of time.
Yeah. Alright,
Finally-
Gray Flame C for zGamuT.
My brain glitched and was about to correct it, being like, actually, it's this other one because I got C and S, like the letters mixed in my brain. I interpreted what you said as Freeze Flame S for some reason. Whoopsie.
Whoops.
Definitely saves a lot of time doing that long jump skating tech there across that gap.
Yeah.
And then doing
just
that second one there.
Very, yeah. It can be a little silly sometimes. Again with the gravity, and also just like sometimes I think you don't want to. I think you don't want to long jump too close to the edge of platforms, maybe.
Yeah, and sometimes like those like long jump skates can like drop for some reason, but that could just be a skill issue.
Yeah. I don't know. Be sure about it. What is Frosty going to? They're doing the same route. It's like they're always usually like one level apart from each other ish. So
Yeah, like the lead
or
is...
anything we say about GamuT is like gonna be the same thing we're gonna say about Frosty.
Yeah, yeah, and like they're not really all like Frosty is definitely like behind Gimma for sure, but he's
I'm not
like
doing all that many different strats. Like Frosty's definitely weaving in some more One Piece specific strats,
But he-
which makes sense
but-
for sure.
the One Piece strats that he is doing are like he's not screwing them up, so he's
Yeah.
still staying within like a distance a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like shout, like I almost called him shout. Like Frosty is being like pretty consistent with the strats he's going for. He hasn't made that many mistakes.
Which you always love to see.
Alright, going for the more One Piece specific strat of going for this slope walk.
I have actually never seen this strat. Gonna be honest.
I have seen Danny G do this strat back when I was a Danny G simp.
Yeah, I've heard people say that's like a pretty OG name, so
Yeah, it's fairly OG. Like, I think a lot of his time was like at least 2019 when I first watched him, and like a little bit of 2020.
yeah. And I think comparatively, that's pretty OG now these days. That's like
Oh, for sure.
4 years ago. And the amount that's been discovered in this game since 2020 has been quite a bit.
Ooh. Frosty having a little trouble. That snowman can be really stupid. Like, very dumb.
Yeah. Luckily, though, making it through. And GamuT is how much do they have left in bedroom? I can never remember what the last bedroom level is.
I think it might be dark matter. Sorry, that was very smart ass.
My God. Okay, but then I meant like the last level before
yeah.
Bowser.
I know that GamuT, I think, is gonna do Gusty Garden C. I can't remember if GamuT has done. I assume you do Gusty Garden S in this route. I think.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident you do. It's like it's such a quick level.
Yeah, it's fairly fast. Like you do it on the way of. I think Gusty Garden. It's in Gusty Garden 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Alright, let's see. Looks like Frosties. Oh my god. Cosmic Luigi is like right there. Let's see if that stays though with some of those long jump skips there. Does not seem to be the case still.
Yeah, sometimes that corner can cut off your skate. It's a little annoying. Yeah, luckily Major Burrows is probably one of the easiest Daredevil missions. That is to say, I definitely had a lot of trouble with it as a kid. I will be
The thing
honest.
that makes it significantly easier is flinging all of your star bits at him because it slows him down. Like
Yeah,
that
definitely.
makes him significantly easier.
And also for that last phase, knowing that you could just ground pound twice in a row.
Yeah, yeah.
Just go
That
boink
also
boink and then he's
helps.
dead.
Boink boink, and then he's like, "Oh God, where am I going? Oh no." Bedroom and any percent is so boring. This is where Oddme makes a joke like, more like all of 30% is boring. Ahaha.
Oh, Automate. You ever shut his mouth? Ooh, Frosty. Oh, I'm watching with a little thing. I have Frosty's stream open because I'm looking at his splits. So I kind of just spoiled something. Oops.
Spoiler alert. Oh no.
Anyway, Frosty spinning by accident there. A little bit of a goof, but luckily you can just hold left and land right back on the vine.
Yeah, it's weird. Like that spin there could definitely happen if you're getting too carried away with like
Yeah.
shaking a lot. It's kind of
There's that,
annoying.
and like, I remember as a kid always being surprised, like, that it killed your momentum because it was like, oh, spin must be fast here, but no. It just completely kills your momentum. Ooh, I'm spoiling it again. I should probably just, like, close this. Gonna say, though, that Frosty right here is going to miss this star chip. It's a little bit of an
Oof.
unfortunate thing, but backing it up nicely, landing on that pole. Yeah, going to Honey Climb. Gonna see some, I'm assuming, fast flies here. I don't actually know what they're called. I'm just gonna call them fast flies because, yeah.
There really is a lot of stars you do in bedroom now that I'm thinking about it. Like,
I think Bedroom's actually one of the longest domes.
yeah, like it. Don't you do like almost everything except for Dusty Dune? More or less, like.
Basically, yeah. And Frosty getting that
Oof.
Dusty Garden 3 skip nicely. Gamut getting the
Little
Bee Mushroom for
tricky.
the first time. As you do if you do Honey Hive 1 skip. Or if you do Beeless Honey Hive 2, that is. Overshooting that thing a little bit. I think he actually wanted to go all the way up to the top and missed it, unfortunately.
Is there like?
I cannot say exactly how those flies work, because I've toyed around with them, but I don't know really the ins and outs of them.
I was gonna say, is there another like one-off galaxy in bedroom? But there isn't because there's 3 long galaxies in bedroom instead of just 2.
Oh yeah. Kind of an interesting orientation for Bedroom as opposed to some of the other domes.
Yeah.
Honey Climb is one of those levels that I call a juicer, because you just get a million starbits. Even if you're running on 1P, like, you still get around 150 starbits here.
Yeah, really.
It's kind of insane how many starbits you can get here, so if ever for some reason you're running short on starbits and you're 90% run, like, Honey Climb will save you for sure. I think I commented on this last time I commentated this, this category, but regardless, this is definitely one of those juicier levels. You're gonna get a ton of starbits in this level no matter what. Unless you're just gonna opt to not go for them, which is definitely fair. Because sometimes you also just overroute starbits and kind of just lose time because of the text box after some levels, but it's not like an insane amount, I think.
When you're a lower level runner, it's easier to rationalize that in your mind of like, oh, I'm getting too many. I got some starbits on accident. Well, you know, I probably don't need to throw them away. Why not keep them? Your lower level, it definitely isn't as much of a concern.
Yeah.
But like, as you get lower and lower, it gets like actually more concerning, especially with how optimized this game is getting now. Like,
Right. Gamut in Bowser 2, which is definitely the hardest Bowser level.
Can't wait to see Bowser do the spin technique that he will never use again.
I just have to say it here because I know last time I made this joke it didn't really work. Ooh, I'm the ghost of Juka. GamuT's gonna miss plus skip.
Let's not play a game of Jinx here, bruh.
No, I'm playing a game of Jinx here. GamuT knows what he did.
Damn. There's some beef and pork.
So feud. Oh, GamuT dying
Oh.
there. Oh, that stinks.
May not have been plus that he missed, but he still died.
Yeah. Did you say plus?
Did I say plus? I didn't mean to.
I think it sounded like you said plus. I was gonna say that's a completely different game. And then we're going to Shifting Sandland, guys.
Yeah, man, we're going to we're gonna try shifting Sandland and Galaxy. That would actually be kind of hell because of the floating reds.
And GamuT actually gets plus skip. Had to back it up with a 2B jump. I want to say he might have been fine with. Actually, I don't think he would. I think he would have been barely too low. So getting plus skip, but dying earlier in the level. So maybe my curse sort of worked. I don't know. I'm not gonna lay the curse on Frosty though because GamuT's GamuT and GamuT's like GamuT. So yeah.
Frosty is a
No offense,
cool man, and GamuT is a smelly fart.
Yep, basically. That's basically what I'm saying.
Meanwhile, Frosty about to do honey climb.
Woo. Yeah, those fast flies and honey climb are. I always thought they were pretty insane. And someone kind of taught them to me, and I was like, But they might be a little easier than I am making them out to be.
Aren't they like weird on 3D All Stars or something?
I think so. For some reason, I'm pretty sure they are.
They're funny to watch though.
Definitely.
Getting all of the star bits. Already at 96.
Yeah. It's a juicer. Alright, but otherwise, good Bowser 2 from GamuT. Oh, no up notch. That makes sense, yeah, because you have to hold, like, basically a perfect up notch, don't you?
Just gliding upward to get the store and got it.
Frosty
That's
just
really
has
awesome.
Bowser 2 left, and they both have one dome after that, which is just engine room. More like recycling room, because good lord.
Kinda, yeah. At least with Gold Leaf, definitely.
Gold Leaf, Sea Slide is just a worst beach bowl.
True, yeah. Toy Time is like fairly unique though, I think, right?
Toy Time, yeah.
Although,
But it does recycle. It does use Mecha Bowser again.
And Junior 3 is
That's
just
the wrong
Caliente
name.
again.
And then Junior 3 is Caliente again. Bonefen's pretty cool though, but you don't do that 90%. I guess you also don't do Bowser Junior 3.
Oh lord, did y'all... Homegirl really just said Bonefin is cool. I guess aesthetic-wise and whatnot, yeah. And then you play the level, and then you realize...
Well, I'm definitely
you
not
become aware.
I'm definitely not just saying that because Bonefin's like objectively one of my best splits in 120. Definitely not saying that. No,
I
not at all.
see, I see. A little sus there. A little sus there, buddy.
Buckaroo.
Just avoiding the dark matter, by the way, of just running on the
Oh
sides.
my
Oh my
god.
god.
Holy crap. Another close call from Frosty. Definitely playing,
Jesus.
but overall playing Dark Matter Plant a lot more safe, which is definitely understandable because this level is very difficult.
Wasn't that almost the same place that Gamut died too?
And not going for plus skip at all. I think... Wait.
Oh
What
my
the heck
god.
is that plus skip?
Oh.
I've never seen that done before. I'm gonna be honest.
That
Well, never mind.
did-
Frosty did go for plus skip. I stand
and
corrected.
got it.
Well,
I
that
think
was
you mean
that was
plus,
really
just kidding.
cool. Oh my god.
No man, I got it. Blessy.
Yep, so true. We're playing 3D World actually, guys. Alright. Frosty about to finish. Bedroom. Gamut. Finishing up Gold Leaf 1, doing, I believe it's called Clockwise. Just don't understand one, because I'm pretty sure it saves a very minimal amount of time, and is definitely more difficult. Gotta
I
catch
saw
this bun.
I saw Tibbs dying on I believe it was Clockwise, right? And Clockwise is cringe.
Manip there. I think missing out a little bit. I can't really tell how that Manip works. Cannot really
Yeah.
say how that Manip works.
You like have to like I don't know if it's like you jump and then spin or like stand still or something. If Gamut or like Xbrelly or whoever else wants to explain that, that would be appreciative. Because it is kind of interesting. That's what I meant like the manip there, is that certain bunnies can be like manipped, and that being one of them.
Yeah. Bunny runs into you. That's interesting. I'll be honest, I didn't actually know about that.
I saw Xbrelly Deli do it.
I think
And
I've
tried
seen
to
people
do it.
do it, but I never really looked into it. I just do the classic spray and pray with that bunny whenever I approach it.
It's
Personally.
interesting, like, cause like I don't know if is spray and pray a case where like if you do it fast enough, it saves time over just doing the manip? Because I don't see a lot of people do that manip.
I have zero clue. To be
Alright,
quite honest with
ShadowFrost, finishing up, I believe it's bedroom. I think.
you.
When did Gamut finish bedroom? Was it like 147 or something?
Maybe. I can probably check. In a second.
I think it was
Nice.
like
I think that was I couldn't tell if that was stump or crump jump because I saw this like the last second of it. But very nice from Gamut right there. Gold Leaf 2. Actually, it looks like Gamut golded Gold Leaf 2, which is pretty cool. So that's crump jump.
nice.
Nailing crump jump. Love to see it. Yeah, Gamut's bedroom exit was 147.12.
And I believe Shadows is around 151, and so that's about.
Not terribly behind Gamut, to be honest.
Yeah, and wasn't a lot of that lead from like Terrace and Fountain? I think it was Terrace because Gamut had like a super crazy Terrace.
Gamut had a
It was-
really good start to his run. Fountain went a little unfortunately for Gamut.
Yeah.
But
I think because like Gamut had some pretty unfortunate deaths throughout this run, but Shadow's been pretty consistent. Like ShadowFrost is like not made, like he's done a couple of like little time losses spread throughout, but I haven't really seen many like huge deaths from Frosty. So like,
I'm having a little bit of trouble with the Gold Leaf 3 skip here. It'd be a little hard to line that up if you're not going for the tree backflip strat, which definitely if you're planning on running if you're wanting to run 2P and wanting to do like 2P specific strats. You would probably not go for that, and probably go for what Gamut went for there. It's a little faster.
Oh, and he missed the cutscene skip.
Dang, that really sucks too. It's an unfortunate Gold Leaf 3 from Gamut. Hate to see it. Curious to see how Frosty's gonna approach the bunny on this planet.
Yeah, yeah.
Or on
He's
this
gonna,
level.
is he gonna do a spray and pray, or if he's also gonna manip?
I think Gamut's getting bubbled. Gamut's definitely getting bubbled.
And it looks like Frosty's doing counterclockwise, perfectly reasonable because clockwise is stupid.
Gamut. Oh, Gamut.
Damn it, no.
There's literally...
Damn it, buddy.
Oh,
Honey.
Gamut.
Right. Looks like he got cutscene skipped successfully this time.
Which is nice. He has no risk of being bubbled now, so... So I did learn that you want to ground pound the back of the glass thing here. I don't really know the specifics. There's some really weird things with that mole and where you land depending on where you ground pound with it. You want to land, you know, where the star is. So I'm pretty sure what I've been told is like you want to land, or you want to ground pound the back of it so Mario lands behind him where the star spawns, and then he does ground pound the front of him to stay in that spot, which is I think what we saw from Gamut. Gamut has, I think, enough star bits. I won't lie. Considering he only needs 600, I think he has enough. To be quite honest. I don't know. Maybe he needs to ground him a little more.
Frosty is about to do Gold Leaf number 2. I'm curious to see what he will do. I'm gonna assume he's not gonna do... So, a Stump
Probably
Jump's the
not gonna
harder
do-
one, right?
I don't exactly know. I honestly just don't know the difference between Crump and Stump Jump.
Yeah.
But I would be surprised if Shadow honestly went for either, because both are
Yeah.
not easy strats.
I'm guessing Frosty did a 2P jump there. I'm guessing he might do the one here too. Oh no, he's doing the triple jump. That makes sense.
Yeah, you could also do that with side flip. This is just another like one of those free 2P time saves.
Yeah, for sure.
Just, or maybe not time saves, but just kind of quality of life even. Just,
Yeah, like you don't have to do.
you don't have to worry about manipulating these cataquacks as much.
You really don't have to do with any of these, but oftentimes you just end up using that third cataquack anyway, because like
Yeah,
90%
which
of
is
the time
exactly what Frosty did, because it's just right there, you know.
he just kind of goes to you when you don't even try.
Alright, Frosty getting that. Bee Mushroom, using a 2P jump to get up, get some nice height. Hey.
Oh,
Definitely
he's
makes this a
gonna.
lot easier.
All right. That's a little, clever.
That way, you don't have to get... Yeah, the One Piece strat, I'm pretty sure there is like, you have to land on that like ledge next to where the Bee Mushroom is, and then you have to get like running speed going into your jump, and it's just... It can be difficult to understand how to do that. At least it is for me sometimes. Let's see this is armpit skip from Gamut. Very nice. Landing right up there.
And he's gonna not. He's gonna get all the stones and not only get a few of them, which can happen for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I could not tell you why that happens.
Me neither.
Looked like a good playtime one from Gamut. I don't think I saw any major things there.
Also
See how this
158
Gold Leaf 3 is
exactly.
gonna go for Frosty.
Yeah, I'm wondering what he's gonna do here.
Going for the easier setup for the skip. Definitely understandable, as I was explaining it a little bit before. So considering Frosty's PB is 237, I want to say he's like kind of pacing.
Kinda
be honest.
seems like he would, because, like, aside from some movement mistakes, he did not get that cutscene skip, though.
Yeah, just a little. It is easy to miss that, to be fair.
Yeah, it definitely
but
looks weird. I
yeah,
don't know the
but
specifics
comparing-
of it.
Because I want to say Gamut's probably on like 230-ish pace, or like 229 maybe pace. I can't really tell. I'll just go for BBT or BBT because that's what I can see right now. So Gamut's BBT right now is 227, and ShadowFrost is about 5 minutes behind Gamut, which would mean maybe like mid 3x posse. So that is, I want to say ShadowFrost is probably on PB pace, which would be really cool to see. Considering I checked ShadowFrost's SRC page, and his last PB was from 2019, so it'll be a little cool to have a PB after a while.
Right, now Frosty is going to do Toy Time
Toy
number
time
1.
one.
And, what is it? Gamut is doing the Guppies.
Look up.
The best auto-scroller you've ever seen.
Yay.
Don't go too fast now, though, otherwise, isn't that a thing? Can't you break your shell on the Gobblegut spin like his butt?
Gobblegut?
Did I say Gobblegut? I meant Guppy.
Definitely said
Jesus,
Gobblegut.
Don't mind me.
Anyway, yeah, you can break the shell and you just don't want to run into his butt.
Yeah. It, like, pains me that, like, having to slow down there.
No, it's just, yeah, it's pretty painful, pretty annoying.
It's one of those cases where you might actually want to use a green shell instead of a red because you run less of that risk of having to, like, slow yourself
Maybe, but
down, like,
I-
forcibly.
Don't even know if there's green shells available on this level. I think there is like a green Koopa, but
Yeah,
it's way
but...
out of the way.
Yeah, there's no point. Oop.
I do want to see how Frosty's gonna do Mecha. Probably just do the same strats as Gamut if I had to guess, but it could definitely be tricky. There's an easier method of doing Mecha, where, at least that I did for a while, and still sort of do. Okay, it definitely looks like Frosty's not doing that version, which is more than understandable. This is way faster to do this. But you can spin both of those screws in and then go to the armpit from up top here, skipping some of these more precise wall kicks, which
Oh.
Frosty falls
Oh.
down. But can he back this up? Please, no.
Oh god.
All right, but he was able to land on the armpit there, which is a little nice.
Okay,
not
he did do
too
it.
detrimental.
Oh god, that is... It's kind of dizzying to watch. Gobblegut chatting. Shut up! Thank god Gobblegut's not in this fucking game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because Gobblegut is cringe!
So I'm actually looking on the run.gg. It looks like Frosty is minus 4 minutes on a 239 comparison. So, I think I was right about
yeah,
PB pace.
5. And Gamut is... What is little bro doing?
Definitely doing the TP strats for Toy Time 2 here, which are really cool to be honest. I actually think this movement's really cool.
It doesn't look that bad from what I've seen, anyway.
Oh, look at him jump on that Mecha Koopa. Oh, look at that. Go right into the starship. Skipping that whole cutscene with putting the screw in that you have to watch as 1P. It's like kind of really annoying and slow.
They don't, And all in all, those stats don't look that bad to do. Like, they don't look
Yeah.
super hard.
And it like just looks cool, IMO. I don't know about
Yeah.
you.
It ain't no B-list, that's for sure. Alright, just getting the star... I almost said star chips. I meant silver stars. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, Frosty, I think that's been there, but luckily, it's a little lenient here in Gold Leaf C. I think you can miss it like 3 times ish and still be fine to win the race.
Mm-hmm.
It
I
does
didn't
suck to
see,
miss
was
it at all because it's just
he doing 1P or 2P version?
definitely the 1P version.
Alright. 2P version is honestly, like, if you're good with 2P jumps, then the 2P version IMO is definitely, like, easier because, specifically on Gold Leaf C, because the camera doesn't turn, like, to the back of the tree.
Yeah.
Because, like, from what I've noticed, you can't 2P jump if there's, like, a wall in the way of the view of Luigi. Like, you can't 2P jump otherwise. Unless I'm just bad at the video game.
Yeah, I don't really know much because I basically only know 1P tech.
I mean, two things could be correct. I could be right on that and still be bad at the video game. Now it's Frosty's turn to do Guppy.
Yay, Guppy. I thought Guppy was a funny name.
It is kind
Just
of
because
a
he's
funny
not
name.
even a guppy.
Yeah.
He's an orca. Like, huh?
And then you go to Wind Waker, and then there's that guy named Orca.
True. It's true.
So far, though, not much to comment with on Shadow. It's just he's getting the rings and using the shell. There's
They're both
really
essentially doing the
nothing.
same level here. I mean, it's just a race around the... Seaside's just...
Although there's some interesting stuff with Gamut, like shaking a whole lot, like through
Doing
the
surface
water,
swims, you know.
which is mildly interesting. And then the surface swims are kind of cool. Like, I think I found them on accident once, and then I'm just like, whoa, what's that? And then I see later, like, that's a real thing. Although, Gamut seems to be... Okay, there we go, we got it finally.
Yeah.
Took a little while to
It can just be a little silly with them.
Oh, that's another thing that I didn't think about. Like, Seaslide 2 is another thing where we could say, leave the guesses in the chat. I didn't even think of that.
True, I forgot about that too. Well, we can do that with
Well,
Frosty.
yep, Frosty is still doing it. He's gonna be doing it in a couple minutes.
Yep. I don't know.
I don't know if he's gonna do surface swims. If he is, then I would say, what's like a time that you could get? Like 50, 55?
I did not see what Gamut just got. If you don't, I know I get 112s, but it's hard to predict that because it's like always the same consistent time.
Yeah, I usually get like 1-1x's and I don't do surface swims, so I like do it stupidly safe, which I plan on
Same.
changing, but
Right.
and now I believe Frosty's doing toy time number 2.
Yep. On the topic of surface swims, though, Garen's doing Seaside C, which just makes, surface swims just make Seaside C way more free if you're able to get them consistently. Like,
Yeah, just the big
you're not gonna have a
question
problem
is
with Seaside C.
there's a huge thing with Seaslide C. If you're bad at surface swims, then Seaslide C is annoying. But like, there's more margin for error with the surface swims for sure. Like,
Also taking the screw here, which is a little interesting because I feel like the 2B jump maybe I guess I saw Gamut struggle with a little bit, but I feel like the 2B jump to this last star trip isn't terrible.
damn it! Oh
Really
Jesus, okay.
Oh Gamut. Oh Gamut.
Gamut went for the like super fast strat where you go like under the like boardwalk bridge thing, and then
Yeah.
wall kicking up from the water.
That does not look easy.
No, it doesn't. That's very much seems like a strat of I'm saving this till sub 225 at least. Did Oddme even do it? He probably did, and I just don't remember, but I want to say he didn't. But I could be really stupid, and I'm completely talking out of my butt.
Damn it, remembering to go to Twin Time 2, which is a mistake I make all the heck in time. Going to Twin Time 3 by accident and then losing like 40 seconds. Did the same thing in G2 with Boo Moon. It's really annoying. Making light work of getting the star bits, absolutely no problem with 2P. It can be a little tricky with 1P sometimes, but not bad still. With 2P, you just get all of them, and you got 60 there, like, holy crap. But both of our runners are just like, completely fine on star bits at this point. Neither of them need to worry about getting star bits.
How much bigger is the hitbox for 2P on the star bits? Because isn't it like much bigger?
It definitely seems significantly bigger. I think as you're like A or something. Let's see the Seaside 2 from Frosty.
Alright, let's see how he handles the sea slides of number 2. We're about to bully some penguins.
Yep.
Is he going for... He's going for surface swims.
Yep. What a legend.
And doing the thing where you just... So, I mean, I think this is one of those things that isn't actually, like,
Oh, taking the
super
shell.
hard to do.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair,
yeah.
'cause you can very easily run out of air as Luigi.
That's what I was saying, like, this seems like the thing that everyone does, but it looks scary to watch every time because of the air.
Yeah. I mean, you do got these bubbles every now and then, but, I mean, you can always miss them, you know? Especially with how jerky and,
Yeah,
the,
and how
spinnings,
controlling it
the
is.
spins could
Yeah.
be. Alright, going back to surface swimming here. Ideally.
Having a little...
There we go.
A...
Very nice. Getting a 1:01:91.
Nice.
I couldn't really
So-
predict, to be honest, because I just don't remember the time.
Not shaking the whole time, but still getting a 101.
Which isn't that much slower, I'm pretty sure.
No, I
That's
think
on
it's
favor.
like... I can't remember what top runners get. I think it's somewhere in the 50s, like maybe low 50s.
Probably that.
And as this... I believe this is Toy Times C from Gambit right now. I think it's C.
Sure enough.
I have seen a lot of people die in this level. Like,
Yeah, this level is super easy to die. Like, it's exactly that. For exactly that reason that we just saw Gamma get hit by. There's those guys, which are just like, they're moving so fast. Yet again. They're moving so fast.
oh my gosh,
Very hard.
Gambit.
Very
Oh
hard to deal
God.
with, even if you have 2P and the ability to freeze them. Get it. Luckily,
those
there's coins
red-
right there, so that kind of makes healing a little easy.
Those red platforms are annoying. Because, like, they
Very
knock
annoying,
you
yeah.
back, and then you're just, like, on the floor and don't move.
Yeah.
Like, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, what's Frosty gonna do for Toy Time? Not Toy Time, Sea Slide C. I'm assuming he's
Taking a
surface
shell,
swimming? No, he's shelling.
which is fair enough, because surface swims can sometimes be hard to push out, and when you're trying to win a race against, I was about to say Shadow Mario, Cosmic Luigi, probably just better to play it safe. Even
I
though
almost-
it does make this a lot tighter at the end.
It does, like, if you're gonna
And
do
you
the
missed
shell,
anything.
like, if you're doing the shell, like, you need to use all of the rings and all of the right movement, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah. Right. Well, anyway, Gamut is About to finish on Benjamin Room with Gold Leaf S.
One of those levels that you gotta kind of be careful with, because if you get too carried away with the speed of the bubble, then you can easily miss a note.
Oh, which that just happened.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn to jinx.
Alright, Gamma heading into the final stretch of the run. Just as Buoy Base, and then Drip Drop, and then Honey Hive L, and then he's done. Goes right to Bowser 3. So, I know Gamma might not be... Gamma is probably not proud of this run, but I still think it was a pretty... There's some very solid moments for Gamma here.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Buoy base.
Buoy Base Galaxy. Honestly, probably my favorite song in the game.
It's a pretty good one, yeah.
Yeah. I'm bringing this up almost every time, but still, like, Gusty Garden's good, yeah. But there are other, like, S-tier songs in this game.
I think it just got oversaturated, Gusty Garden's theme. Like,
Yeah.
because they would, like, remixed it and reused it a lot. Like, it was
Yep.
insane. And, there's a couple, like, skips you can do with 2P in this level. Namely, I mean, pretty much every skip in this level can be done with 1P, they're just harder.
Yeah, especially the ending here. This is definitely one thing that if you're running 2P, you should do, because doing this with 1P is extremely painful.
Even with
you have to
2P
spin
though,
at
it
just
seems
the
like
right
Gamut's... Even with 2P, this seems
I'm having a
kinda
little
rough,
problem
though.
with it with 2P though, yeah. But it's a little more lenient still, and like definitely just better to go for.
Yeah, if you're
A
doing
1P strat is just really precise.
one of those things where if you're doing 1.5p like strats where you're really only doing the necessary 2p jumps, this is one you should do.
Yeah, because star chips are really slow. Blue base 1 skip with 1P's hard. But it is 2P jump, you know?
There's also like I think exists a it's like really stupid I think, and I don't even think it's RTA viable, but isn't there one where like you skip like everything, like including the underwater bit?
Ooh, Frosty taking a death from that top
Oh,
box.
that hurts.
That stings. Fuck it.
Speak of the devil from earlier where I said it's
Yeah.
stupidly easy to die in this level.
Mhm.
You definitely don't want to rush this because
Gamut? 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 Okay, thank God. Almost pulled a knee with dying in Blue Base S. Good lord.
And here's another level where 2P makes this so much easier. Because you
Yeah.
don't have to deal with the electric spinning balls of sadness and demise.
Frosty getting caught on that flip switch there, that really just sucks to have happen. It's very easy to get stuck on those because they're just jank.
This gravity sections in general are just really stupid and annoying.
Yeah.
Alright. I believe Gamut's gonna do, yeah, drip drop. Another level made much easier with 2P because you could just freeze the eels in place while you set up your aims. makes the cycles a lot more lenient for sure.
Yeah.
So if you like start to fuck up a little bit, it's like not completely the end of the world.
And I've said this before that, like, I think it is... This is one of those levels where 1P is honestly kind of more impressive than 2P. With 1P runners, like, having to make the cycles and everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Those are just not easy to make. So you just have to know it's the exact, like, paths of the
Yeah,
eel.
it's very nice that the
Paths
paths of the eels... I love that they're like not random, because if they were, that would just be genuinely horrible.
Yeah. Oh, damn it, missing that one.
Oh, that's a bit
Wait for this
unfortunate.
shell to respawn. And he's
How's
gonna
he
have to find a way to
gonna...
back this up.
I don't
Which,
think
luckily, he despawned the eel off screen, so... Oh, what? Did that go right
Oh,
through it? Or
no.
am I going crazy?
It looked like it did, yeah.
But, I don't know. So he's gonna have to get air here, which is not too difficult. He's probably not happy about that, though. That
Yeah,
was definitely
this...
difficult.
That was a pretty unfortunate trip drop.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see
Frosty
how
heading to Buoy Base.
Frosty handles Buoy Base. I'm guessing he's probably gonna do the 2 PB jump for this one.
Yeah. Gambit has 1 star left. Gonna talk to Dode. And then Honey Hive L. Honey Hive L's easy peasy.
Are you sure? I mean, like, I don't know. There's you have to run up that slope, you know?
Oh no, you have to... Oh, yeah, that's right, you have to run up a slope.
And then you have to, like, spin at the tree and not overshoot and then fall and die.
I guess it can be a little tricky to get a weedy down.
Yeah, Hitbox is a little weird. It could be a little weird. Meanwhile, Frosty about to blow up the weight, not opting to do just complete buoy base skip, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure it's not even RTA viable.
Yeah, from what I know, I don't think I've seen anyone do it RTA. I think I've seen like Tibbs mess around with it, but I just...
Yeah, I think it's...
viable at all.
I think it's possible for humans to do, but it is not reliable. It's sad, because it definitely would save quite a bit of time, having to completely eliminate the underwater section.
Yeah.
And it looks like he is doing the star chip skip.
Trying to get that... Ooh, not doing the 2P jump.
Yeah, that is...
for the 1P strat. Just make it a little harder on him, to be honest. I think he tried to go for 2P there. I think maybe he's just trying to get the right height for it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was. And I'm just incorrect.
He could also, like, another potential factor
there we go.
could... Okay, there we go.
In the 1P strat.
I know a potential thing that could happen with 2P jumps as well is sometimes you try to do, like, the jump properly, but then you don't actually get the jump because instead of doing a homing ground pound, your spin drops, and then you just do a ground pound.
Yeah. Alright, Gamut in the last cutscene. Hopefully, no crash trigger. Ideally not.
I think I got like a similar thing once where it kept not reading my disc, so I kept having to take it in and out again multiple times until it eventually worked
remember
again.
that. I was literally there for that.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how, now Frosty on his way for Buoy Base S. Almost forgot about this level. And boop. Breaking the glass.
Getting flushed down the toilet.
I don't know if it's just me, but the underwater controls after breaking the glass can be very awkward sometimes. Like,
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Luigi will just go everywhere except for the toilet.
that sort of happened to GamuT. That happened to me. Oh my god, GamuT, what is going on? Holy crap. Anyway, Bowser 3, GamuT didn't get Crash Trigger at least. But Cycle's a little messed up here because Goofy starts this level.
And doing that one trick with the 2P jump.
Yep.
And doing
The free
yet
damage boost strat.
another one that
Oh
beginners
god, I
should
just
learn
realized.
because it's free.
Imagine doing this damageless.
Oh god.
Just
You already know there would be someone who would do that out of muscle memory, and so then they'd just be like, well, cool.
And just get punished on purpose. Yeah.
Alright.
Frosty
Oh
does
god,
some
this
crap.
part... Imagine this part damageless.
Oh, good. I mean, you just have to wait for them. Wait for each fire rod here, I guess. There's some insane way you can juke out the cycle and make it a lot faster for you, but I don't know.
I've tried to do this part damageless, and like, my brain could genuinely not wrap its head around that. So I just would take the hit every time, even casually. Such a stupid, like, area.
I cannot tell you what these cave strats are for GamuT. I know there's a lot of different names for different cave strats, but I don't know the name for this. Oh no, I think there's like Giselle Cave, Rockin' Cave. Oh my god, GamuT. Oh my god. Get that damn coin. I mean, I know there's like Giselle Cave, there's Rockin' Cave. I just don't know the difference between any of them.
It looked like Frosty might have messed up Drip Drop a little bit because he had such low air, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm hoping it was at least better than GamuT's Drip Drop. Alright, looks like I think Frosty has one more star, right? It's Honey Hive L, then Bowser 3.
I know that stair climb in Bowser 3 is like it's just a series of long jumps, so it's not like an actual impressive thing, but I still think it looks so fast for some reason.
I think I saw Tibbs doing like a collection of like double jumps and then long jumps. It was like a combination of both.
Dang. Alright, so I think GamuT can definitely 3x this. Hopefully this Bowser fight goes well for him. Or not 3x, 2x, excuse me.
Squeeze me.
ShadowFrost is just about on 234, 235-ish pace. So,
not a bad run for Frost, all things considered.
Yeah.
Like...
With some mistakes in there that ended up being pretty costly, like especially that Honey Hive one at the very start.
Yeah, that was a pretty unfortunate one, yeah. Alright. Just about to finish Honey Hive L.
Yep.
That's nice. And GamuT is on the
Last
final
phase of Bowser. Task strat,
Yeah.
task strat, task strat, task strat.
The GamuT, probably.
Maybe, you never know. GamuT is full of surprises.
It really is. And Frosty is talking to Rosalina for the final fight.
Yep, on
This
his
is-
way.
Definitely, this is definitely, I think, GamuT's race, but if Frosty ends up PBing, that would be also... Has this happened to every match I've commentated where the losing player ends up PBing still? I don't know.
I think so. I
Did
remember
it
that
happen
was the
with-
case with Daria Darkman.
It happened with Darkman. I can't remember if it happened with Drew's, but it also happened with Tackle.
That's insane. Well, anyway, GamuT's done. That's a 228 4x. Really nice. I know GamuT's probably gonna say he's not proud of that, but I still think getting a
Yeah.
sub 230 is like pretty dang good.
Pretty decent
And
for a like
Frosty
no reset
definitely
race.
like putting up a good fight here too, and being
Yeah,
on
like-
Q pace going into last split. really just
It-
not that far behind, to be honest.
It wasn't a complete smash. Like, I think Frosty remained in shouting distance throughout most of this race, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
not being that far away.
So, G, Gamu,
And...
T. Getting a backflip, pulling a Luigi at the end there, good lord.
Luckily, though, that was not... Luckily, that didn't kill a PB for Gamma, though. That was already lung Jover.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG's to Gamut for winning the race against ShadowFrost.
Yeah.
And Frosty on Bowser 3, though, so still pretty close to finishing, like, all things considered, was a pretty fun race.
Yep.
Alright, and...
Ooh, having a little bit of trouble with that
Frosty.
jump. Oh my god, falling down.
Uh,
Able to back this up though.
yeah, he just basically got the, like, the normie cycle. Whoops.
Missing that jump off of the last light. Might be a little nervous, to be honest. Don't blame him.
Yeah, that's more than makes sense. Gotta do some figure skating. Definitely one of those levels that you don't want to overcomplicate.
Yeah.
Jumping, it seems like he's taking it a little safer there. Opting to jump off more the higher end of that platform instead of the middle.
Yeah. Sometimes you can get caught in the sand and like the platform can save you, but sometimes you just die.
Yeah, it's a weird situation, definitely. But I think that seems to be the safer strat there of just jumping off on the higher end.
Yep. Alright. Just got cave. Then he's done. He's in the last fight.
Feels like more of a tunnel than a cave, to be honest.
I don't know.
Though that's just me being a pedantic butthole.
I mean, is Corona more of a mountain or volcano?
It probably was a mountain once upon a time. Until it wasn't. Once upon a time, and then... Now we're listening to Junior say some stuff.
Stance.
So real. And now we see, hair physics.
Yeah. It's kind of impressive, the animation in this game, to be honest. 2007?
It's like... It's hard to describe. It's both jarring and impressive at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Like,
I guess
watch
because it
Bowser's
stands
nose.
out.
Look at Bowser's nose.
Yeah.
His nose is going everywhere.
It has its own brain. And then his eyebrows and hair are just like...
Blowing in the
So-
wind. Alright, boulder phase. Ooh, missing the shake there barely. That really sucks. Just wait for Bowser to do his jumpy jumps again.
Jumping
Nice.
around, jumping
Jump
up and up.
around. Jump around. I didn't realize that's actually what you were referencing.
Yeah, jumping up and getting down. And boom, got him.
Okay. First phase down out of 3. Second phase.
Is he gonna
Easy peasy.
1P or 2P? He's gonna 2P it.
2P it. Nice, nice.
And
And
he's
Bowser
gonna...
in the butt, missing, but actually getting it. Okay, cool.
Okay, sure. Hitbox's smile. Alright,
Probably
final
looking like
phase.
Probably looking like a 234. I think the final phase is about like I think a minute and a half. I don't know, something like that.
Okay. Okay, but Tastrat though.
So true. Regardless, it's a PB for ShadowFrost, which is huge.
And boop.
Theoretically, no reason that ShadowFrost should miss PB at this rate. For reference, ShadowFrost has a 237.10. So,
Well, it's froze a little bit there, but it's back.
it's about to be PB by like 2 minutes.
Alright, we're gonna just make him flinch.
Yep. Was that? Wait. That
I
wasn't
think
Task
that's...
Trap, was it? Or was it? But I think that was
Was it a
intended.
Tastrat?
I could not tell.
I don't know,
I think that was
actually.
Task Trap.
And couple
And
ammo.
GG. 234,
Nice.
looking like a 234, I think 53. So, really nice.
That's definitely a PB. By quite a bit.
Insane. You'd love to see it. So, get some GGs in for Frosty, get some GGs in for zGamuT. But Frosty just got a PB by 3 minutes. Well,
No,
2 minutes,
I'm not.
but still.
I will not GG for zGamuT.
Wow, wow.
I will
Alright,
for
but yeah.
Frosty though. He deserves all of them.
GG ShadowFrost.
And GG 234.53 by Frosty.
Nice, nice. Alright, so, like Arya said, we gotta wrap this up pretty quickly. We have another match in 58 minutes featuring, well, I'm actually restreaming that, and then Arya is actually, playing in that against, Big Cheese.
That
So,
should be interesting.
stay tuned for just 58 minutes from now.
Where we will witness yet another match. And GG's to both of our runners.
Wait, it was
zGamuT on the
rescheduled?
win. Was it?
Never mind, I guess not. I was not aware of this change until literally now. I was about to say, like, Arya's, like, way too tired for that. Like, she has to be way too tired for that.
What time is it rescheduled for? Is
It's actually on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Okay, never mind. So I was
Okay.
misinformed until now, but that's okay.
But GG's to both of our runners. GG's to zGamuT for the win and Frosty for the PB.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
gonna correct myself. Next match is tomorrow. JJ versus Xprelli, 11 a.m. Do stay tuned. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Yep. And until then, we will see you all then. Have
Yeah.
a good night to the Americans. And then good late night for Europeans.
Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. right now.